She's like, I'm going to pray for you. I said, we're going to pray for you. I said, how long is your drive? She said, 3 hours. I said, whoa. I said, you're going to be in this truck 3 hours, fingernails into the steering wheel, wondering if the rope and string and everything that I tied to hold that scansion up or whatever.
Hopefully she got home okay.
I hope she did. I wish we would have gotten her phone number to make sure that she was okay or communicated with her. But yeah, I was so worried that but that's got to be scary. I mean, like I said, she was in her mid-20s
right.
or early 20s or early to mid-20s, and just this little petite little thing, and that's a big accomplishment. Not accomplishment, but that's a big task to take on. Loading the horses up and moving the big trailer. And I'll tell you, the reason why I say it's a big accomplishment, because I personally could not do it.
Right.
I personally could not drive that dually around with that big log trailer or anything like that. That's why when my wife drives, or when we do horse shows and we're trailering, my wife drives. I don't drive, because I'll drive it like there's a boat on the back. I'll just, and she's like, you got to slow down. There's horses in the back. So
you'll teach him to stand up, won't you?
Yeah. And then we got on a big whole discussion there. You remember Bradley?
Yes, I remember Bradley.
He's a veterinarian. He raises cattle and stuff.
Yep.
And we were talking about how many people do not understand, speaking of trailers, the angles that, when you hook a trailer up to your truck or whatever,
right.
that most of them, just about 80% of the trailers that are hooked up to the trucks or their vehicles were all wrong. They were like at a 16-degree angle.
Right. So they're just loading the back axle.
Yeah. And it's just, so we had a big discussion about that as well.